YouTube, what's going on? How you living? This your boy SB. Welcome to another episode of SB Toys today. First things first, make sure you check out the other videos if you haven't already. Just click on my videos on the channel and you can see all the videos I already have posted covering figures in my toy collection. Be sure to like them, comment on them, share them with friends, things like that. If not already, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well so you can keep updated. I'm constantly keep updating with new figure videos to come. So you want to be in tune with that. But let's go ahead, get right to it. Today here, I'm doing a showcase of a Marvel Legends Spider-Gwen figure. And here's a nice little funny story about this figure right here. Being that I've been socializing with a few toy collections stuff on Instagram and other forms of social media, I've become aware of how popular this figure is. So when I came across it, I had to go ahead and get it. I happened to be walking around in a Target. I was on the figure hunt that day looking for another action figure that I had interest in. I happened to see this one on the shelf. Now when I first saw it, I didn't really pay it no mind because, of course, my mission was set on another figure at the time. But when I got back home and had a successful figure hunt for the other figure I got, I was browsing around later on that day, social media, Instagram, and I seen this figure kept popping up, and I was seeing how a lot of people have been in pursuit of this figure and how popular this figure is. And I realized that I may have missed out on a good opportunity to have a popular figure like this in my collection. Now, being that I had some good luck on my side, I happened to go back to that same Target a couple days later after I had initially first saw her, and she was still there on the shelf. So I definitely made sure to take advantage of that time and to learn a valuable lesson as well. Being a collector, you definitely want to be aware of what type of popular figures are out there because you don't want to pass up on the opportunity to pick up one, because they may not pop up that often. As always, you know what time it is. It's 360 time. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a nice little 360 spin. I want to talk to you about why I ended up getting this figure. Of course, you already know a little bit. As I said before, I was doing a figure hunt for another figure. Came across this toy and passed it up initially on first interaction with it. And then after I had a successful day and found it the figure I was originally looking for, I kind of became a little more aware of how popular this figure was and figured I need to take advantage of it. And I also haven't really had too many female characters in my collection. And being that I'm getting more back into it, especially with the Marvel Legends, I'm seeing how popular this figure has become. So I want to take advantage of the opportunity of having that in my collection. And overall, I'm pretty impressed with the figure as well. So the main thing is the popularity is the real thing that really got me with wanting to go ahead and get this figure. Went ahead and did a few modifications. As you can see, we now have her in, I guess you could say, Gwen Stacy mode instead of the Spider-Gwen mode. But anyway, there's a few things I kind of like about these Marvel Legend figures. As you see right here, I have the flexibility of changing the way I display it. I can change the heads with this figure specifically. Some of the other Marvel Legends also, you got that option as well. So that's one thing I always like in general with collecting the Marvel Legends figure. But definitely this one and specifically, you got that ability to change the heads. As always, she's got nice articulation to her. As far as the knees, the elbow joints, and other articulation points, that's not too common on other figures. Also, she got a nice little build to her. Not too out of proportion. Everything is in good size. Also, she's very stable. I haven't had any problems. Even though it's a very, tiny figure, I don't have too many problems with it tipping over and things of that nature. So I enjoy that. And I'm overall impressed with this figure. I'm glad I was able to capitalize again on a second opportunity to pick her up. Because like I said, this is a popular figure, especially amongst those Marvel Legend collectors. So we wrapping up this episode. I'm gonna give her one more spin around in the Gwen Stacy mode with the alternate head. As I forgot to mention in the other segment when I was talking about things I liked about this figure, I do like the head mold or the head sculpt, as you would say, on this figure. With some female figures or some of the female characters, sometimes it's not too on the pretty side when it comes to the head sculpting. If it was a real life woman with a head sculpt looking like that, I would probably run the other direction. I'm sorry, I hate to say it, but shallow if it sounds, shallow it may be, but that's the truth. So I am impressed with the head sculpt on this figure. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. My Spider-Man fans out there, Gwen Stacy fans, my Marvel Legend collectors out there. Like I said, I know this figure is still pretty popular out there, so some of y'all may be out there looking for her as well to add to your collection. As I mentioned, I got this at a Target. I happened to find it originally browsing during the figure hunt during the weekend, so maybe that's a good time to try to see if you can find one. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to get a little tip on how their shipments work, especially with the Marvel Legend figures, which is a good day to find a restock on them. But anyway, maybe if you know that, you can leave it on the comments as well. Holler at me and let me know how that goes. But like I said, comment on the video, like it, share it with your friends, and click this button here so you can subscribe to the channel, because of course the figure collection over here is constantly growing, and I constantly got videos that I gotta keep putting out for you all to enjoy, and I like making for y'all. So definitely interact with me on that. Also, I'm on social media, as mentioned. If you got an Instagram account, you can follow me at SB Toys. There I post previews to some of the videos I put on the channel. Also, I do been doing a little photography with the action figures, and I'm starting to like that a lot. So I post that on there, and just pictures of me with figures I may have just bought out the store, and I just share real quick to let y'all know what's going on, because like they say, this is not just a habit, it's becoming a lifestyle. And figure collecting is a very nice hobby to get into. So I want to document that for you guys whenever you follow me. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Like the video, comment, share it, subscribe to the channel. And me and Gwen, we about to be out. Y'all be easy.